talk about scents, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about scents. Hey everyone, I've come on today to talk about scents. S-C-E-N-T-S, scents. Ooh, do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? I love perfume. I love smells, nice smells. Well, yes, nice smells. And you probably know this already, but most of our memories are attached to a specific scent. So it's huge to be able to smell and to have memories attached to specific smells. I'm going to talk a little bit about what perfumes I like. I will list the notes somewhere here, somewhere here, probably here. And you can look into these and get samples and see if you like them. Scent is a very personal thing. Perfume is a very personal thing. So I encourage anyone and everyone to experiment to get a specific scent that means something to you. I tend to be attracted to musky, heady, gender non-specific scents, and to incredibly candy-like, vanilla, flirty top notes, real girly scents. And I like to layer the two. That I don't have a specific signature scent per se, but I do have a signature way that I like to smell. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you how I layer them and when I like to wear them. I don't generally wear a lot of scent in the summer. I tend to keep it light. Anyway, let me start with my newest one. And this one, I rarely order a scent online unless I've already used it. And I love Tom Ford. I actually have 4 Tom Ford perfumes here that I love. So I'll start with my newest one. This is from the Tom Ford, I think it's a signature collection. This is Santal Blush, and this is the Eau de Parfum in 50 milliliters. Like I said, I ordered this online because of my experience with one of the other signature collection Tom Ford scents, and I loved the description, which I'll put here. It sounded like something that I would love. And I was right. I got it yesterday, and it's heady and exotic and oriental and complex, but it starts as a very strong amber scent, and it breaks down on the skin throughout the day. This lasts. I mean, I went to bed last night and it had evolved into a really delicate kind of powdery, musky amber scent. Love this. I ordered this from Saks online, and the bottles are just, I mean, they're just splendiferous. I'm wearing it today, and I cut the complexity and intensity of this scent with a light little perfume that I picked up years ago in China. I keep all of my perfumes in a cool, dry place, nowhere that's going to get too hot or too humid, and nowhere near any direct sunlight. I keep them in my medicine cabinet. This one here is called, it's by Sephora. They don't make it anymore, sadly, so I use it sparingly. I've had like 5 bottles of this. I stocked up. So it's the Orchid one. I hope they come back with it. Fleur de Sephora is the name of the perfume brand, and this is light and a little, I like to say the smell of orchid reminds me of an Asian oriental kind of smell, but this paired with the Santal Blush, I put this on first, I let my skin absorb it, and then I spritzed a little bit of this on to cut the smell and make it a little bit, the initial scent is fun and flirty and floral, and then the complexity comes from this. Love those two together. Moving on to my initial Tom Ford Signature Collection. This is Noir de Noir. Don't be put off if it says male or female, or if it's marketed towards male or female. This is quite a heady male scent. I mean, Noir de Noir means black, black is black, or black of black. This implies that it is heavy. This is just lovely. This is one of my absolute favorites. I generally cut this one with something from La Vanilla. I don't know why I keep taking the lids off. This one is the Vanilla Lavender. Again, it's just a real soft lavender based vanilla. It's powdery and light and girly, and if I mix these two together, I get kind of a flirty yet complex. I think it says a lot about my personality. I'm flirty yet complex. I'm shallow yet I'm deep. I'm hot and never mind. So those two together, this is lovely. If I wanted to wear a light fragrance in the summer months, in the evening, you know, going out or just to refresh myself, this is one that I would reach for. It's a real, it's not a scent that you have to really commit to. It's light, it's airy, it's girly, it's fresh, it's lovely. Give it a sniff. They carry this at Sephora, I believe. Another one for the summer months, I think this was in my most used things of summer, is the Prada Candy. This is just a lovely, it's a beautiful scent, yet it has some complex notes to it, but not heavy room filling, you know, like one of those heady room filling scents. Again, all the listy things are here. Back to Tom Ford. This is Tom Ford White Patchouli. I love this bottle. Like it says, there's patchouli in there. There's an incensey tone to this. It's powdery, very feminine. My mother liked the smell of this so much on me that she now wears this as her go-to perfume. This is beautiful, as is the Tom Ford Black Orchid. Like the name implies, it's a heavier, you know, black and white, yin and yang. This one is light and floral, but don't be put off by the patchouli in the title. It's not that 1960s/70s patchouli oil. It has patchouli in it, but whatever way it's mixed, it brings out the complexity of patchouli. You're not just hit with that patchouli. And then the Black Orchid is that musky, ambery scent. I actually like to layer these two together, whether it be, and depending on which one you put on first, it changes the scent completely. I also usually have these in the body lotion, and if I put this body lotion on, I will spritz, I won't say generously, this is a heady scent. You don't want too much of this, so I'll put a little bit of that on so that it finishes with the patchouli. And vice versa, if I wear this body lotion, I'll spritz a little bit of this on so that it's just layering the scent and making it more complex and more interesting and more custom. One that I got fairly recently, this is beautiful. This is the Shalimar Parfum Initial, or Initial. This is, I don't know if you've ever smelled the Shalimar. Shalimar is very exotic, very oriental, heady, musky, Asian spicy scent. And this one has a touch of the original Shalimar in there, but not, it's been cut with something flirty and girly, and I highly recommend this, giving this a sniff. I think that this perfume appeals to a wide age range when it comes to perfume, and a wide range of personalities. This is a beautiful scent. And then to go uber flirty, I love the smell of Couture Couture. by Juicy. It has, oh, it's lovely. It has kind of a licoricey, sweet, not too, it's a flirty scent with a bit of complexity to it. For some reason, it smells super nice on my skin. My natural oils work with it really well, and the bottle is just cray cray. It is gorgeous. And something I've worn for years is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. This one is powdery and sexy and incensey, and the bottle is divine. I'm not a huge fan of the original Poison or the one that comes in the dark bottle, the dark kind of blacky blue bottle. Wouldn't be my cup of tea, but this red one, this Hypnotic Poison by Dior is divine. It is, in my opinion, it is a beautiful, beautiful, rich, sexy scent. Again, it's heady. I'd wear this by itself in the evening. I like to pair this one also with my Sephora Orchid or one of my La Vanilla fragrances. This is the lavender one. Maybe not this one, I have a fresher one downstairs, so I would cut it with something fresh and light and floral to make it a more day wearable scent. I have many more perfumes, but this is just a little an idea of what I like and what I go for. And in the summer and winter, I tend to wear perfume every day. If it's not a perfume, then it'll be a body lotion. I also have other perfumes that are light and airy and non-committal, like I really like Clinique Happy. That's just a happy scent. But it's kind of a no-brainer for me. If I need a little spritz of something, I'll go for something like Happy, or I was given a gift of Chanel Chance. Again, lovely light happy scent. These ones the ones that I've shown you today, except for the two light ones, tend to be heady and sexy and yummy and delicious. So please let me know in the comments or by video response what your favourite perfumes are. I think that scent tells you an awful lot about somebody's makeup and what they're feeling any given day. If a person wears a certain scent, you tend to associate that scent with that person. Like, I know for me, I could be walking anywhere, and if I get the smell of Knowing by Estee Lauder, I think of my wedding day because that's the perfume I wore on my wedding day. Or if I get Ralph Lauren Safari, anytime I smell that, even though my husband has gone through many different colognes through the years, this scent of Ralph Lauren Safari is one I associate with him and meeting him for the first time. And when I get that, I just think of my lovely husband. So I hope that was helpful or interesting, and I like I said, leave me some comments about your favourite scents and what your base notes and all that fun stuff. I don't know an awful lot about perfume. I just know I just know what I like when I smell it. So that's us talking about scents. Bye.